Something's walking off on a dive.
You need to stay on facing the left of the main route. Left. Stay on the left. Lower that and facing the left. Okay, guys.
We had earlier on to the photo. Now got our swimmers, and hosted by our organiser Steve Beast. Okay, Steve, we have. Can you just tell us a bit more about the event that was taking place earlier today? Obviously, you're one of the organisers of the swimmers.
That's right. Got the idea last year. I was watching the Birdman fly off, and there's this beautiful expanse of sea and nothing happening. So I said to my wife, let's have a swimming race. So myself and Raw Energy Pursuit started organising at Christmas, and we've got to this stage and we've been blessed with the weather.
And can you tell me a bit more about the race, how far it was and how many people were involved?
Right, we had about 130 participants. It started at 12 o'clock from the beach just west of the Lido. The 2 kilometre swimmers went out first. 5 minutes later, the 1 kilometre swimmers followed them. The 1 kilometre people did 1 lap, the 2 kilometre people obviously 2 laps. Then it finished up on the beach with some really hot finishes, almost need a photo finish. First ones came in after about 20 minutes.
And are these people raising money, or are they just doing it for their own sort of pursuits?
Most of them are sort of highly tuned athletes like Dave Riseborough, standing next to me, the winner. Fortunately, we've had enough entrants that we can donate some money towards St Barnabas. That's fantastic. What you don't know, Steve, is that whilst you're talking, the people on the beach are seeing some of those swimmers on the big screen. Could you just talk me through who our other guest is? Obviously, he's a winner of the swimming event today. Yeah, Dave Riseborough, my mate from the Tough Fitty Triathlon Club, won the 1 kilometre swimming race this morning. He had a fantastic finish. He was neck to neck with the main swimmer. And as they left the water, there's about 10 metres, they've got to sprint up the sand and the shingle, and he actually overtook him on the line to win the 1 kilometre race.
Thanks, Steve. Come in, Dave. Come and have a chat. What was the conditions like for you in that sea today?
It was a little bit lumpy, to be honest, but it was nice. Yeah, the current wasn't too strong. Everyone enjoyed it by the sounds of it. It was a tough swim going out, nice and easy on the way back. Hit a few groins. Wasn't planning on that. Yeah, and close finish, like Steve said. So very much enjoyed it, and I think he needs to be congratulated. It was a great event. Really enjoyed it.
Can you tell me a bit more about sea swimming and what the sort of the characteristics of it are?
Essentially, it's 100% tougher than swimming in a swimming pool. It's a lot different. There's no walls to stop and get a breath. You know, you've got to concentrate on where you're going, sighting. You've got waves bashing you from either side, and then you've got to cope with, 100 other swimmers trying to swim over the top of you. So yeah, it's very different to swimming in a pool, but very enjoyable.
And the calibre of swimmers today, who do we see today? Are there any international people involved today?
Other than myself, obviously all the guys from Tough Fitty Tri Club. Fantastic group of swimmers. Andy Strong, who came in a close second to me, his swimming has just come on leaps and bounds this year, and everyone that participated, you've got to have a lot of courage to get in there and swim, and everyone did really well.
Great, well thank you very much.
Pleasure.
I'd just like to mention a couple of guys who I know that were taking part, Rod Wood and John Coppin. Well done to you guys. Okay, thanks very much, Steve. Thanks to Dave, the swimmers.